That's the first fish you're catching, Tash. Grayling. Fancy seeing you here.
Alright, mate.
How's it going?
Yeah, good stuff. See, brother. Lazy man's peg.
Yeah, man, that'll do yours.
Yeah. It produces fish. It's not renowned. The whole stretch isn't renowned for barbel anymore, really. But they do come out.
Yeah.
The deeps throws up the bigger barbel, really. But this throws up a better mixed bag.
Sweet.
So,
sounds good. Let's catch some fish.
yeah.
You've not caught a fish for about fucking 6 months. Well, good morning all, and welcome to the beautiful River Ribble, Preston. Myself and Tasha and Lloyd have come down for a spot of river fishing today. My main targets, I've got 2 rods out here for the chub and barbel. Tasha's on the straight lead with maggot for dace, roach, chub, and Lloyd's predatoring as it is what he does best. Yeah, so he's got bait out for the perch at the moment, probably have a go for the pike as well. So yeah, bit of a mixed species day for part 2 in my angling journey series. I used to fish the River Dane, where I really started really young as well, probably 12, 13, with my uncle Dave and cousin Sammy and my brother and Hargy and his brother Andy. We spent a lot of time fishing the River Dane and up here as well on the River Ribble. Would have ideally liked to do this video on the Dane, but it's absolutely flying at the moment. We've had a lot of water, a lot of rain recently, so the levels are huge and it's just an absolute torrent. But the Ribble's dropped enough to be fishable, and hopefully we'll get a few fish today. So as we go on, we'll talk more about what we're doing and what we're hoping to catch, and fingers crossed what we do catch, because this channel, oh, Tasha's in I think. Yeah, this channel has been sorely lacking in the fish department lately, so fingers crossed we get a few fish. Oh no, it's gone. Oh, it was on.
Was it?
Yeah,
You just have to try and reel in just a bit.
That looks like a fish.
Nice taste that.
Tasha's first ever dace.
Woo.
Beauty.
Huge. I won't be able to do it now, will I? Filming.
Got faith in you.
You never do it when you're filming.
Perfect. Come on the chub. Not an awful lot happening just yet. Tasha's having a few days on the maggot. Lloyd and myself not had anything yet. Oh, I did have one dace, to be fair. The first dace of the day, didn't I, Tash?
You did. I had the biggest.
Yeah, Tasha's still on the biggest fish of the day. But I'm going to get a big chub out of barbel shortly. Yeah, we had an hour down at the near swims, the lazy swims near the car. But the sun was up and it was a bit bright and we didn't fancy it. So we've come down to the church deeps where Lloyd guarantees us there'll be some big fish hiding. Like I say, Tasha's had a few days, but we've been here about half hour, 3/4 of an hour. No joy on the big rods yet. I'm building my swim, having a few casts, getting a bit of bait down there. So hopefully some chub or barbel will move in. Once I get them, we should get 2 or 3 in quick succession, all being well. But yeah, just building the swim at the moment. And Tasha is knocking these days out one after another.
What about that?
You had a few, hadn't you?
3.
Just had a little inquiry on this left hand rod. Come on, chubs.
Oops.
Look how high it's been recently. All this debris up against the fence. That's mad. We have had a lot of flooding in this part of the world over the last few weeks. yeah, it's been right up against this fence. As far as the eye can see. So the main reason for coming here today was this river fishing was a huge part of my learning curve in my early angling days. Like I was saying before, my uncle Dave used to bring me, my brother Sammy, and my dad used to fish all over the River Dane and the River Ribble. Don't actually remember catching loads, a lot of small chub, but never anything really that big when we were little. But we learned a hell of a lot. If you're a coarse fisherman, you know, but the river is where the watercraft really comes into its own. It is very fickle, you know, so it's too high, it's too low. You need to know where to fish when it's in flood and when the water levels are low. So there's a lot more to fishing rivers, certainly than the still waters. So it was a place we learned a lot of our trade. My uncle Dave was an absolute master of long trotting. So he taught us a real lot in those days, and we learned so much, which set us up in great stead when we moved into different types of angling. Even on the still waters, the watercraft that we learned here through my dad and my uncle and my granddad to a certain degree was invaluable later on in our angling careers. So yeah, so like I say, the Dane was out of action today, so the water levels are just running too high. The Ribble looked absolutely bob on. It's clouded over a little bit now, so hopefully the fish might come on a feed. It was a little bright this morning. It was forecast to be cloudy all day, and that didn't really materialise. It was actually a beautiful morning, but I didn't really want it. But yeah, so keep building this swim. Hopefully get some chub, or maybe even a barbel. Not really known for barbel this stretch, more chub. Hopefully the chub move in. Tasha's still catching plenty of dace. So Lloyd's got some baits for the perch. He's hoping for a big perch today. But yeah, we'll keep building the swim and hopefully get a chance of a chub or two before it goes dark. It's about lunchtime now, so still got plenty of time to wait for these chub to move in over the feed. There's the hook bait, double halibut pellet. One plug of marine halibut pellet ground bait, fill it up in the middle. Plug it up. What chub could possibly resist? Any monster perch, lad?
Nothing yet, mate. If you'd switch it live, he's getting a bit lively. Switching a bit.
It's a bit chasing him down.
Yeah, man. Could go any time. There's quite a few 3s and 4s this place.
Yeah.
There's been a couple of 5s as well.
Good deal. It's a hell of a fish, isn't it? £3 perch would be nice to see, wouldn't it?
That'll be lovely, mate.
Well, if...
Struggle on the barbel though.
What?
You struggle with the barbel, but I reckon them chub will move.
Yeah, hopefully.
Them maggots.
Just keep regular casting and hopefully keep the keep that bait going in and hopefully they'll turn up.
There's not much feed, is there? It's just
No.
a lot of scent, really.
Yeah. Yeah, mainly ground bait, just a few pellets in the middle. Yeah.
Right down it goes, right?
Yeah. Fingers crossed they move in. I'd like to catch a few chub today. Lloyd's just sent me this picture of the river a few weeks ago. I don't know whether you can see, but where my thumb is there, that little tree is this one here. It's in the looks like it's in the middle of a lake there. How mad's that? It just shows how far the water went past that fence where all that debris was and out into the fields.
Consider yours stood about 6 foot from the river, normal river level as well.
Yeah.
So it's another 6 foot on what that shows.
Oh, at least, yeah. Probably 10 foot more.
Yeah, from the river to up to there, it's probably about, I'd say it's 15 foot.
Minimum, yeah.
15, 20.
Yeah. Clutch up a little bit. Oh heck, what's this? It's a perch!
Is it?
Yeah.
Do you know what?
We put a worm on.
Just before
Yeah.
you said it, I thought it, and then you come past me, didn't you, and said come and catch a perch, so I thought
Yeah.
it's coming. I knew it was coming.
Yeah. Well done, mate.
Drop him.
Tasha's first perch. Well done. Nice one.
Yeah, there we go.
Hey.
You
Oh.
hold it, your finger up on there like that.
I'm gonna drop him.
Right. Yeah, just hold that end spike there.
Well done.
Was it?
Pop him back.
Yeah, baby.
Just be careful there, it's dead slippy when you get down to the edge.
Hey.
There he goes. Well done.
This is bigger.
He's got a whopper on. Take it easy.
I'm scared. Oh, don't fall off, don't fall off. Oh, I'm very
What's
wet.
this?
It's a tiny-
Oh, it's a perch. It's a big perch. Well,
Don't fall off, please. I'm very wet. It's such a tiny hook.
that is a big perch.
Proper and that, mate.
Oh, pussy.
Oh yes, that is a big perch. Look at the size of that, Tash. Fucking hell.
Tiny hook.
Wow.
And that worm like
That
was
is
pretty much dead.
that is a big perch.
Oh, yes.
I've never had one that big, Tash. That is massive.
You've just given up the rod as well.
I know, yeah.
Look at that.
That is massive.
On the edge of its lip.
Well done, Tash. That is a cracker. We're going to put the scales on that one, Lord.
Yeah, mate.
Buzzing.
Well
Let me
done.
just show you how. Let me show you the hook.
Oh, it's massive. Look at the tiny hook.
Wow. Oh my God.
Nicked
Look
it.
how... What a fish that is. Yeah, well done. That is an absolute belter. £2 12 ounce perch. What an impressive fish that is.
Got a little hole in his gill.
Wow, that
Nice
is mint,
fin.
Tash. That is a proper clonking perch, that Tash. Wow.
I don't know how it didn't flick off that little hook.
The size of that mouth for a little 18 hook.
The gold paddle on it.
Yep, what an absolute belter that is.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so let it go.
That is what you call a proper perch.
You don't slip, mate. Just let it right itself in the net and
Yeah.
be right to go with that.
Yep, I think he's ready to roll.
There he goes.
Wow.
Look at the lake it's left.
Well done, mate.
Well done. Hey, that is a cracker.
I thought that was going to fall off.
Lloyd's going home. You've ruined it for him. Well, we come to do a chub video, and it's only a near £3 perch for lucky old Tasha. Show me up again. I have to stop bringing you.
Well, you don't be seeing anything with that.
No, that's true. Be absolutely nothing on the videos, would there? Lloyd's over there crying. He wanted that one.
I'm really, really pleased for you.
Yeah, we're all made up for her, honest. Tasha's catching massive perch. I've caught a rock. There's just no justice. It's a cracking rock though, to be fair. I'm plugging away with my pellets, determined to catch a chub before we go home. Tasha's just had another perch on but came off. I don't think it was as big as that one, but it looked fairly decent. Absolutely hauling on the worms. Come on, the chub.
He's finally in.
I don't think it's as big as yours, Tash, now.
Swinging at him.
Yeah, tiddler.
Nice live bait, that. Good perch, mate.
It's not a bad one. It's not in Tasha's league, but it's
We've all got to start somewhere. haven't
yeah.
we?
Yeah, us beginners. Right in the corner of the mouth.
You got it.
There you go. It's not as impressive as Tasha's, but it'll do.
Get even closer to making it massive.
I'm on the scoreboard.
Finally.
Similar size, I think. Unfortunately, not a similar size to Tasha's.
Well, that was a big perch following it in then, you know. It looked like it. There was definitely something behind it that I can't see now.
Nice fish though, aren't they? So,
Yeah.
you know, they're not tiny, are they?
No, good stand. Great colours on them. They can be washed out sometimes,
Yeah.
can't they? But, into colours.
Another perfect hook.
Oh, yeah.
Cracking little fish. Oh, that wind is fresh now, isn't it? Lovely little perch. Well, Lloyd has left us and bites seems to have dried up a little bit. The perch have done the off and the chub have never arrived. Fed that swim all day long and barely had a touch. A couple of little wraps, but no dice. The sun is just starting to dip behind the trees and it is getting cold. It is freezing now. I think Lloyd's had the right idea. He's actually gone further upstream. He's going to stay the night in his camper tonight, so he's just going to have the last hour of darkness spinning for perch at a little spot he's got upstream. So he's left us on our own, but oh, is that a little nudge on the tip there of mine? Hopefully that turns into a chub, because I would really like to get a chub or two before we go home. I'm hoping as this sun starts to dip that they might come on the feed, but yeah, hope rather than expectation, I think, at this moment in time. It's turned into a beautiful evening, but the fishing has gone right off. So we've just moved back down towards where we started, towards the bridge, and we'll give it a last hour and a half, something like that, hour and a half, 2 hours here, just on the off chance. Lloyd said last time he was down here, did have quite a few chub down here, so although the weather's not ideal, it's a bit bright this afternoon now, we'll give it another whirl. Tasha's still sticking out with a worm for a big perch, maybe a chub. Yeah, and I'm plugging away with a pellet and a ground bait. Hopefully snare one before we call it a day. But yeah, it's a nice evening for sure. Oh, early afternoon, early evening, late afternoon. Right, let's catch a chub before we go home. Time's running out. We're getting cold, we're getting bored. Not had a sniff in this new spot. I'll tell a lie, I had a little nod on one of them. But Tasha's not had a bite on the worm or the maggot. So I think this is going to be my last cast now. Sun's just dipping down behind these houses behind us. So I think that might be it. It might be Blanco on the Chub. But old Golden Bollocks over here has managed to show me up once again with a cracking perch, absolute spanker. So it was lovely to see that. That's made the day for us both, really. I would have liked to have caught a chub, but yeah, well chuffed for Tasha to get that massive perch. So it has been a raging success. We've had a brilliant day, and again it's been a real nice walk down memory lane. Not fished the river for so long. It certainly won't be as long this time. I've got these 2 barbel rods of Lloyd, so I might just keep them for a week or 2 and maybe get out again with them. But unless anything happens in the next 10 minutes or so, that will be that. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed my little stroll down memory lane, and we'll see you. Oh, hello. Go on. No, unfortunately that didn't materialise into a proper bite. So that's that. Thank you very much for watching, and I will hopefully be in Wales next week, weather permitting. The weather's going to be amazing all over the weekend, obviously whilst I'm at work. So hopefully it holds till Monday, Tuesday, and might try and get the boat out next week. See you there.